Today, I'm going to be doing one of the weirdest chemical reactions I've ever seen. To get started with this, I'll get a dish, and I'll add a mixture of sulfuric acid and sodium bromate, followed by a solution of malonic acid and water. Then into this, I'll shoot in a solution of water and sodium bromide, and it almost immediately turns yellow. This is just a bit of bromine forming, and I'll have to mix it around and wait for it to disappear. Now I can add the final ingredient, which is some Ferroin indicator. I also have to mix this around until it looks pretty even, and after that, I just have to wait. At first, not very much was happening, but then I started seeing some small little spots appearing. Even more of them then started popping up, and they were all getting bigger and bigger. What's going on here is called a Belousov-Zhabotinsky reaction, and it's still one of the weirdest reactions I've ever seen. Today, I'm going to be turning a penny into a light bulb. The first step is to get a beaker and to add some acetone. I'll also put a glass rod on top of it, and that's it for this part. Now I can prep the penny, and all I need to do is clamp it down and drill a small hole in it. I'll then put some metal wire through the hole, and the penny's good to go. All I need to do is get a blowtorch and heat it up until it's red hot. Then I can lower it into the beaker and hold it just slightly above the acetone. At first, it didn't look like much was happening, but then the edges started turning red. This was happening because the hot copper in the penny was catalyzing a reaction between the acetone vapors and the oxygen in air. It was generating a lot of heat, and it was enough to keep the reaction going and to keep the penny red hot. It was a lot brighter in person, and it was able to faintly light up the area around it, but it was definitely one of the worst light bulbs I've ever seen. Today, I'm going to be showing you the classic barking dog experiment that I did a while ago on my YouTube channel. To do this, I just have to fill a tall cylinder with nitrous oxide gas, which is the same thing that they use at the dentist. Then after that, I can add a few drops of a solvent called carbon disulfide. Now I just need to cover the top and shake it around a bit. I should now have a mixture of the nitrous and the carbon disulfide, and all I have to do is light it on fire.